Well, good morning. I'm Pastor Steve of the Warrior Christian Fellowship. It's Monday morning, November 18th. I hope you're off to a good day. I hope you had a good day at church yesterday. I hope you went to church yesterday. It's a good way to start your week. I want to talk to you about the promises of God because you can trust in these. 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 20 says, "For all the promises of God find their yes in him. That is why through him that we utter our amen to God for his glory." I read a story about a young seminary student who was preaching a sermon in his class, and he was talking about the phrase in Deuteronomy 31:6 that says, "God will not leave you or forsake you." Well, because this man had been taking Hebrew, he had studied the Hebrew intensive here that amplifies the effect of a sentence that really pronounces it strongly. So he explained. He says, when God says he will never leave or forsake you, what it really means is he will never, ever, 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 never, ever, never, ever, ever think about leaving you or forsake you, and he never, ever, ever will. And he was finished up with his sermon. He was so proud of himself. But after that, somebody came up to him and said, "Sir, I don't know how many times God has to say it to you, but for me, once is enough." See, very often people have trouble taking God at his word. Now, I'm not saying this young student was wrong because he was right, but it's true that once is enough. If God says it, that settles it, and there's absolutely no reason to doubt it. You can always take God at his word. Even when it seems like things aren't going the way they should, God's going to come through because he said he would. Never doubt and always trust, and let God's promises give you hope. Believe every one of God's promises and find hope in him. I hope that helps you. I hope you have a great day. I hope I see you tomorrow. Be well, friends.